excuse me, downhill battle between the AE86, GT86, and GR86. And this time, because I know we already done this before, it was maybe a year or so ago, but the cars are fully built and tuned and all that for downhill racing. This go around, what I'm doing is we're gonna do it stock. So completely stock AE86, completely stock GR86, and completely stock 86 GT. We're gonna do this in order, starting with the AE, then moving to the GT, then finally with the GR. The only issue with this is that all three cars are in completely different performance classes. Like the AE is in a D class, the GT is in a C class, and the GR is in a B class. So we're gonna see how this goes. And we've put these three cars up against each other in a few different ways. We've done rally cars and stuff like that as well. But this time they're all completely stock. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna start each of the cars, kind of line it up with the back end of this fence, which is about right here, back end of that fence. And we're just gonna, as soon as I hit the gas, timer starts, and it continues until I'm just gonna fast travel. Whoops. I'm just gonna fast travel. Pretty much that timer continues till I get all the way down the mountain pass. So I'll be somewhere about here. So this is the bottom. And the timer is gonna continue until I get about here. So as soon as my rear tires cross this gutter going onto the bridge, the timer stops. Whichever car has the shortest time from the top of the mountain by the fence post until the rear tires cross the gutter wins. And right now the reigning champ among these cars, between all the challenges we've done between the three, is the GR86. And every time it seems to be the same order. GR86 is first, the AE86 is second, and the GT is last. This time, however, because there is a performance class difference between the cars, and there normally isn't, I think the GR86 is going to take first, the GT is going to take second, and the AE is going to take third. So that's how we're going to do this. Without further ado, it's about all I'm going to talk for this video until we get to the end. So yeah, enjoy watching the competition, and I will see you guys with the results. Alright everybody, I'm back. Upon reviewing the footage and looking at the results, it kind of went as I expected. I kind of figured the GR86 would be first, because it typically is when we put these three cars up against each other. The GT86 did place second, and the old one of the bunch, the AE86, placed third, which is last. And just because it was last doesn't mean I love it any less. It's still my favorite of the three. But the margins, like the difference in time between each of these cars was over 10 seconds. Each car. So that just kind of shows how big of a difference class can make. Because if we look here, and I'll tell you the times right now. The D class, let me find it. Where'd you go? There it is. The D class Toyota Terreno, or the AE86, was 4 minutes and 5 seconds. Then we went with the GT86, which did it in 3 minutes and 47 seconds, which is 8. No, that's not 18. Hold on. I'll be right back. My mind is blanked out. I'm gonna go review this again and look at the times, and then I think I mixed them up. You guys have already seen the times at this point, so you know. But I'm gonna go double check. Upon further review, I was right. 3 minutes and 47 seconds, which is 18 seconds faster than the AE86. Which is, in racing terms, 18 seconds is a millennium. Like, we are talking forever. Because, like, 5 seconds is already, like, an eternity. So we're talking 18. Not even, no, like, we're talking, like, from the formation of the Earth to present day. Sort of thing, like billions of years here. That's what this is like in racing terms. And then we have in first place, the GR86, which is B class, clocked 3 minutes and 36 seconds, which is 11 seconds, right? Yes, 11 seconds quicker than the GT86. Which is also a huge time difference. And that's insane. Because I remember when we did these on the, like, when they were built for downhill, excuse me, like purpose built for the downhill racing. All of them were A class. The time gaps were pretty close to each other. Like, the three cars are all pretty close. So that just kind of shows that the newer cars are in a performance class of their own compared to older cars. The older cars of the same type, not even the type. Forget what I was saying, but like performance class makes a difference, and obviously it's a pretty big one. When I got this idea in my head to make this video, I thought the margins were going to be way smaller. I was thinking, alright, maybe like, okay, they're going to be pretty big margins, maybe like 5 seconds. But we're talking more than 10 seconds between each of the cars, which is insane. So without further ado, our winner, the GR86, we're going to do donuts to celebrate the win. And because that's how we end off all the videos around here, is with some smoky donuts. Damn Volkswagen. This is why we don't do donuts in public roads, guys. It's okay because it's a video game. And without further ado, with everything said and done, and our champion crowned. Damn, that dude just obliterated that fence and that tree. Thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the next video. And that is all from me today.